Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is DayDream Daze, and this is the second part of the first episode of Let's Review Chris's Pleasantview. If you haven't checked out the first video yet, you really need to do so because then you will actually know what is going on. This is the second family that I'm supposed to review in this episode, and in the last one, I did family 1 and 2. So without further ado, let's get into the Calientes. Was it just coincidence that the Caliente sisters arrived on the eve of Bella's disappearance? And is there interest in Mortimer physical or fiscal? I love that description. It's it's so funny. It always cracks me up. Yeah, it looks like they had a bunch of children, like loads of them. I don't know if they're all theirs, but if they are clearly doing something wrong with birth control. Just saying. Ooh, and Dina is actually having 6 1 slots. That is just. Did she go to university? Oh, she did. I remember now. It's in I forgot his name now. I couldn't pronounce it, and now I forgot it. Great days. It was in his memories, anyways. And I wanted to say something about the oldie household is that it still goes as a name for. I forgot what his name was. It still goes as a family name because he is kind of old at heart. He matured way before his time. But yeah, this is actually a very interesting house. I like that they have the basketball court in here because there's a lot of children and I just feel like I don't know having sports to do in the garden is the best thing you can have when you have children. It just screams children. And it screams happy children actually to me. But the rest of the house is pretty random. We have a bunch of magazines in the front yard that are surrounded. No, the flowers are surrounded by magazines, and there's a parrot, and there's a scissor, and there's. I think it's food here. I don't know exactly what kind of food is that, and I cannot really zoom in any further, but it actually looks pretty delicious. It kind of looks like a dessert to me. And they have a pool in here. It's very small, and I don't think that Sims would have access to this diving board, but whatever. And very expensive furniture in here, although I don't know what to say. The room looks cheap, and then it looks like they invested a lot of money randomly on super expensive stuff to fill up the room with to, kind of show their neighbors that they have a lot of money, although they don't. They don't because the whole. Actually, they do! I've never seen the family founds, they really do, but their tastes are just so cheap when it comes to the houses. Like nothing really matches, and it looks like we have either a witch or a werewolf in here, which is also amazing. And what the heck is this? I'm sorry, I kind of not kind of I roast buildings a lot. I know not everybody is a builder and everybody has a different play style, and some people find a lot of things really good looking, and some people really hate the same stuff that people find good looking. And yeah, it's just my opinion. Don't let it tear you down because I'm not the best builder either. Anyways, I love these candles in the bathroom, like next to the tub. It seems so romantic. It just calls for something, and when we're talking about Nina and Dina, it just suits perfectly. Just mwah. Um and then they have weed on top of their house and a bunch of random things. That's great. So, we will start with Dina. Dina Goth. So, I'm thinking Mortimer is dead, and she inherited a huge chunk of money, And then they started drinking all that money and spending on a lot of random ish. And she's also a business tycoon level 10. That's it. That is impressive. And I'm thinking she's the witch. She's a witch. Make object? I really feel like getting into magic. I don't know. I'm not promising anything, but I might start a 1 day rotation of playing this world as well, just because it just seems interesting. I cannot help it, but really enjoy what each and everybody is playing in their own time. And let's see what else. What else? Let's see the family tree. It might give me a better clue of what was happening. So Mortimer Goss, of course, is dead. I could bet on it that he was dead. And Aiden Caliente, the nice oh, he's the one that is a werelock. Or I'm thinking Dina. Dina or it's Dina. She is a good witch. Aw, he's the infallibly good witch. Because I just saw her sparkly skin, and that usually means witches. Which is weird because it looks like they have a bunch of freckles, but they are like shiny freckles. And she had Aiden Caliente. He's a nice warlock. Just so cute. Elia, Elia Caliente, Emma Goth, and Spencer Goth. Is Elia another man's baby? No, it's still Mortimer's. Cassandra Lotario. Okay. Oh, Cassandra ended up marrying Don Lotario. And they kept their marriage. That is just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Cassandra with Don Lotario never seemed right to me, although I know that it's the way it's supposed to be by the game, but it just never felt right to me. Like, Cassandra is such a goody two shoes, in my opinion, and then she marries Don Lotario, basically the Casanova of the town. She maximized logic, almost maximized creativity, and charisma as well, which is to be expected because it's Dina Caliente. She's very caliente. And let's see, she's a Libra. She's super duper outgoing and playful as well, and she's also nice. She's nice. Being nice is very nice. But she's also very sloppy and extremely lazy. Yikes. And she's almost fit. Which doesn't make any sense because she's lazy. But yeah, usually Libras are fit because, as far as I know about Libras, they care a lot about their image and the image of others, like, beauty wise. I don't know, they're ruled by Venus or something like that, and they just enjoy beauty and beautiful things. So it just makes a lot of sense. And I keep looking at the weed thing. It gets me distracted. She's very interested in money and entertainment and fashion, which is very much to be expected from Dina. Like, look at her. And I don't know, it's weird. Sci-fi. Never would have thought about that. But at the same time, they kind of have something to do with Bella's disappearance, or at least that's what's expected in their family bios. So I'm thinking it could also make sense. And animals, because she's wearing leather. Or at least leather print. And weather and toys. Of course, if she has so many children, because somebody doesn't know how to use birth control. Yeah, just a little parenthesis there. Yeah, and travel and the weather, and please leave me in the comments if I'm forgetting something. And ooh, she's very very interested in nature as a hobby, which is so nice. And she also has access to the arts and crafts place without any enthusiasm, which could make sense. Like maybe she was very very interested in that at some point, but then she wasn't. So yeah, I don't think that they want her ever to come there again. It's so mean, but yeah. So she reached maximum virtuousness. I have never tried to make a good witch ever in my life. I only have maximized the evil warlock skill, which is also very funny. I make people vomit. So she was body trained by flamenco and learned to walk by Nigat and to talk as well. So yeah, she's been taught two of her basic toddler skills by her mama and one toddler skill by her dada, which yeah, it's pretty interesting. And she aged up well and met Mystery Sim. Oh, her dad died. And grew up well though. Twice. Made best friends, had very first kiss with Michael. Who's Michael? Grew up. Oh, it's not her in all the memories. So Nina grew up well, and then she grew up well. So each time there's like twice aging up. That is her and her sister, which is so nice. Then she fell in love with Michael. I don't know who Michael is. And then her dada died. Oh, the first one was her mom dying, and then her dada died, and then got engaged to Michael. Got married. Did woohoo. Kissed Don for the first time. Had an affair with Don. Burglar. Michael. Oh, Michael died. Oh, Michael was an old man that she was waiting for him to die and get his inheritance. She's such an evil witch. She's not a good witch. She's an evil witch. And then she inherited money from him, and then the Reaper Man came because, yeah, she's a meanie. And then, I mean, she likes to get money. She doesn't like to spend them, and they both graduated with honors. I wonder what their study was in university. Kissed Mortimer for the first time. Had very first boohoo with Mortimer. Earned 5,000 simoleons. That's weird. Got engaged to Mortimer. Oh, but that doesn't make any sense because she's a fortune aspiration. She's not a romance sim. She's more after the money rather than romance, which. And then got a job. Got her pass arts to the art studio and got a promotion. Earned 10,000 simoleons. I don't know from what she's earning them really. I'm really starting to turn into a money making monster. Now, what else can I do to really turn up the cash? I don't know. And then she had the babies, Adelia and Aiden. Were they twins? I think they're twins. And then she made a lot of best friends and got a promotion. Taught Elia to walk. And Aiden as well. That's so sweet. Taught Elia a nursery rhyme. That's so sweet. Discovered Peerless Spark. Reached maximum enthusiasm in nature. Had a great party. Ooh. Saw a ghost. Oh. That's so sad. Earned 2,500. Got a promotion. Got married to Mortimer. And I think she also went on vacation. Maximized logic. Got a big bonus. Promotion. Became a business tycoon. That is an extremely good memory. And got her children in private school and became a witch, and then Mortimer died. And then she inherited all his money. And then she had her babies. I think they're also twins. Had a great party. Inherited money from Coral. Oh wow, and she doesn't even have a negative memory from it. She just didn't care, but she inherited money. That's amazing. And taught Emma to talk, taught Spencer to talk, got a big bonus because we're rolling in those bonuses. Taught Spencer to walk, taught Spencer a nursery rhyme. Aww. Made best friends with Spencer. Potty trained Emma. Got the children in private school. And all that stuff. Oh, and now I realized what I forgot to show you guys is their turn-ons and turn-offs. Dina, she is turned on by athletic guys with brown hair, and she's turned off by fitness, which is so weird, but at the same time, you cannot expect the old people that she dates so she can get their money to be fit because they're old. This sounds so bad. You've got to naturally adapt to the situation. Oh yeah, and I don't think she has a bio. I'm thinking it's the same as the one she has in the original Pleasantview. So it is often said that Dina has a mind of her own, but she is quick to disagree. She likes chocolate and dreams of making it big. After all, she's a really nice mama. She has a lot of wishes to spend time with her children, and she also taught her children some basic life skills, which is a lot more than I would have expected from Dina. So let's get to Nina. So she is a Virgo and she's extremely fit, deeply connected to her Mediterranean roots. Nina likes exercise and bread pudding. Aww. She's super duper neat and active, and she is kind of grouchy, serious, and shy. Very nice of you, Nina. I mean, Dina. No, it's Nina. They have almost the same name. She has absolutely no interest in politics. It seems like that one person that gets so offended when people are talking anything as small as it could be about politics. And she has no interest in health. I don't know, maybe she could be a smoker if she was in real life. Like she doesn't. Maybe this like weed thingy is her acquisition. She doesn't have very much interest in crime or culture or environment, but she's very interested in food, money, and fashion. Because you can expect that from the Calientes. It wouldn't be them if they wouldn't be interested in money and fashion. And she's also very interested in animals. Maybe you could get them a pet at some point? I don't know. And sci fi as well, and travel and sports. Yeah, it gives me Caliente sisters vibes looking at their interests. And she is interested in sports, but she is not really doing anything to feed into that enthusiasm. But she has a tiny bit of enthusiasm in games. So has two loves at once. She is the one who's cheating. She is a romance sim, and she was taught her basic skills. It looks like it's the reverse of her sister, but that is not very important because it's just toddler skills. And grew up well, met mystery sim. Her mom died, which is sad, and then grew up well. Both her and her sister made friends, had first kiss with Dawn. Ooh, she had her very first kiss with Don Lotario. That's so sweet and sad at the same time. I cannot really remember a very shy Don Lotario trying to kiss a girl for the first time. Oh, that would be a cutscene to never forget. And grew up badly. Oh. Why for one of the sisters it's all grew up well, but for Nina is with different resonance. I don't know. So she fell in love with Dawn, and then Flamenco died. Also, if I would end up not cutting out the yawning, I'm so sorry. It's just late, and I'm so tired, but I'm still doing this because I really enjoy doing this, and I really want to make more videos for you guys. Although I'm just so tired all the time. Uni is just brutal. Luckily, we are back on the online system, so I don't really also have to walk to school and spend time on other things like that. But it's still a lot, and I have to do a lot of stuff. And if you're studying engineering, you know what I mean. It's just a lot of work. So Dina got engaged and then got married, got a job, and then got fired right after that. That's good. That's just exactly on right on Murphy's laws. And then Michael, oh, then we had a burglar, and Michael died, and I think she was also a little bit affected by that, and then made out with Dawn. I'm thinking she's more affected by that, but than her sister because she's imagining she could be in her place, and her being a romance sim, it hurts more than. I mean, for Dina, I don't think that really hurt that much. It was the money that interested her in the first place. And then they had Repo Man, of course, made out with Dawn, and graduated with honors, had very first woohoo with Dawn. Oh, made best friends, got a job, got demoted. Nina, why are you doing so bad with your jobs? You're just always starting on the right foot. So she's got a promotion. Good. She's at least gotten a promotion. Got her pass to the Muse Art Studio, and then got another raise. Earned a lot of monies, and went on a date and made out with Daniel. Yeah, I'll have to see who's Daniel. Cause Daniel did woohoo with Daniel. Dream date with Daniel. And she taught Alaya to talk. One of her sister's children. That's so sweet. And then she got another job. You just can never decide what you want to do with your life, Nina, can you? And maximize creativity and got a promotion, monies, of course. Oh, I'm finding it so sweet that she actually took the time to help her sister raise her children. Did public woohoo with Daniel? I'm thinking that's Daniel Pleasant. I'm not going to cross my heart it is, but what other Daniel there is in The Sims 2 Pleasantview, just saying. Fell in love with him and then had two loves at once. Had dream date with him and got a promotion and friends and skills maxed out. Ooh, Dina got married and maximized cooking and then had even. Ooh, she also had a child. And she taught her child all the skills, but she helped her sister. Maybe she loves children. I'm thinking she could be like a secondary family, maybe. Or at least that's what I would do if I would play this family further on and learned how to make pork chops. It looks like there's a memory for that. Pork chops are very important. And learn a new greeting. I don't know how you can do that unless you travel. But it doesn't say it's a local greeting. Couples counseling she learned, and then she earned a lot of money, got a promotion, and then she's got like, that snowball rolling and lots of friends and reached the top of culinary career. Oh, so that's why she's dressed so fancily like that. She looks so cool. She taught even to study. Oh, she taught Emma to walk. And then they bought a vacation home. What could they do with all the money that they have earned through their romances and all that stuff, rather than just buy themselves a home, a vacation home? It just seems like basic sugar baby stuff. Okay, I'm actually surprised I'm saying this kind of stuff on YouTube. I might cut all that out, but if I don't enjoy, I'm being crazy. And taught Emma a nursery rhyme, potty trained Spencer. Ooh, and got their children into private school and all that money stuff, and then friends, and then lost Lucy as a best friend. That's so sad. And then she had two loves at once twice. I don't know what that is all about. But she's very turned on by formal wear and brown hair, and she's turned off by gray hair, which is the total opposite of her sister because she's more looking for romance rather than money that she can get from that romance once they die, which means, you know, turned on by old people, they're turned off by old people, which I have much more respect for Nina, although she's, yeah. Ooh, it looks like we focus. Do we have like we have one of those globes? I don't know what they're actually called, but I think it's very interesting. But I have nowhere to put them. I mean, to put it rather than on the kitchen table, of course. And lots of smart milk, which we need for babies. And she maxed out creativity, logic, and cooking. And she's doing pretty well with the rest of the skills. I'm assuming that she could get to the maximum level for all the skills by the end of her life, which is so cool. And then she is a celebrity chef, level 10 of the chef career, but I already said that. And let's see what are those two loves. So it's Dawn and Daniel Pleasant. Poor Mary Sue. She just learned to accept. She just learned to accept. That's so sad. Let's see her family tree again. So she only has a son with Daniel Pleasant. Daniel. But at least she loves him a lot. Like, she's taking care of him like such a good mommy. I'm going to give her the family aspiration as second if I'm going to play this save file as well because I love it. I love it. I might actually do that, but no promises. No promises because I have started a bunch of things and it feels like I can never get anything to a good finish. So we have one of the first children of Dina, And we have Alaya Caliente, and she's a private school student, and she's an A plus student. She's very, very good at logic and charisma. And she also has a little bit of body skill as well. And she's very, very attracted to Bo Broke, and they're also best friends forever. But it feels like the kind of love that cannot really happen because she has two bolts with him and only one bolt with Johnny Burb, who is her boyfriend. Which, yeah, it feels like some kind of a forbidden love. She doesn't want to seem like a like changing on her partners, but yeah, being in private school, I don't know, I just feel like private school students are kind of very goody two shoes because private school is a bit more strict, but yeah, she also has massive attraction to Ricky Carmier, but I think he's a townie, so we will ignore that. And also Leonid, that is his name. I cannot pronounce it and I can never remember it. She also has attraction to him and they're friends, but still it's not BFF and also having massive attraction to him. It just tells me something. It just tells me something, and she saw a ghost. She went to the dream date with Johnny. Oh. Made a bunch of best friends, and she's been on so many dream dates with Johnny. It's unreal. Got a good reputation. Of course she does. She seems like the very, very goody two shoes to me. Although she's a pleasure sim, but she kind of doesn't want to let that show, in my opinion. And she's got a lot of scholars grants for uni already. Gone steady. First date with Johnny. Lots of drink. Oh my god, before she ever went on a date with him, she woohooed with him. It kind of makes me feel like, one of those relationships where it starts from. But that is so bad, especially because we're talking about teenagers and it feels like she's around, I don't know, 14, 13, somewhere around that age, and that is just super not okay, in my opinion. It's not okay. I mean, if she was like 16 or 17 or even 15, I would just be like, ah. But 13, 14 is just, no. No, it just seems so wrong. So Alexander graduated with honors and all the good stuff happening in the family, and then she made out. Ooh, she at least she fell in love with him before doing it. It's not like Leonid that only fell in love after doing it, which I'm not going to comment on that anymore. And had a very first kiss with Johnny, and had a great birthday party. Oh, that's so sweet. It feels so wholesome at this part of her memories. Made best friends with Aiden. Games of Glory. Inherited money from Mortimer. Got into private school. Alexander went to college. Loads of best friends, of course. Learned a new greeting. Yeah, just the basic stuff. And she also had another great birthday party. It feels like this family is just partying like crazy. I really appreciate the fact that you took the time to train all your toddlers, all their toddler skills. It just feels a lot like my gameplay on that matter. Because I don't think I have ever had a toddler that wasn't fully trained ever in my game, and I just feel like that is really important. And this is Aiden Caliente, the nice warlock, and He's a Pisces. Oh, he's very, very active and nice. He's very serious and shy and kind of sloppy, and he's very fit. And he misses a biography. He's very interested in fashion and kind of interested in food. In sports, he's interested a lot, and sci fi, and weather, and paranormal, and travel. That's so sweet. And he also has a very, very good hobby in tinkering and also science. He has a pass to the science place and also the tinkering place. And loads of memories. Oh my god. Oh, they went on vacation with him. That's so nice. But why didn't they go with his sister as well? That just feels so sad. Of course, a relative goes to college and got into private school and all that stuff. Taught even a nursery rhyme. I actually really like the fact that you are also teaching your toddlers nursery rhymes. I think that a lot of your toddlers also know that, and mine do not do that really. I just don't find it that important, but I guess it is, and it's super duper nice that you're doing it. Mortimer died, and he inherited a lot of money from Mortimer, got a lot of friends, a pass to Will's garage. He mastered mechanical, that's so good for him. Doesn't feel like he's only 13, it just feels like he is a little bit too skilled and experienced for that age. Made a BFF, grew up well. Oh, first kiss with Jenny. Who's Jenny? I want to see Jenny. Became a werewolf. Fell in love with her. Had a great birthday party and lots of friends. Memories made out with Jenny. Alexander got engaged. All the graduations happening in the family and had his very first woohoo. A little bit too early, to be honest. I kind of like to hold it off for teenagers for as long as possible, unless it's like a critical situation in which I kind of want them to have a baby really, really early in life, like it happened when I used to play my Strange Town. If you're a long time subscriber to my channel, I'm now having all these videos, all the Strange Town videos on private, but if you are a long time subscriber, you may know about that. That Ophelia got teenage pregnant. I chose to do that for a reason, and that is because Olive was about to die, and it feels like her with her son, she just opened up the new chapter in her life. And I just feel like it was just there and it was supposed to be there like that, and I just don't feel like it was really a bad thing. And she also was very, very close to aging up into an adult, so it didn't really matter that much. I just wanted the baby to be born before Olive died, and that was what I did. So yeah, a little bit too early, but I think it's all right. It's just okay. Had a family reunion again. I don't know how to do those, and went steady with Jenny. Discovered aspirational laboratories. That's interesting. Became it had a good reputation. Oh, kissed Paige for the what? He has another girlfriend. This is bad. I don't know. I just see some drama that could occur in this town, in this situation, in this everything. I like Yvonne's face. He mastered mechanical and logic. Oh yeah, so his turn-ons are formal wear and brown hair, and his turn-off is stink. And Yvonne Caliente, he's a Pisces and he's very fit. That's weird for a child, but it's actually very healthy. He misses a bio, of course. He's very, very nice and pretty active and pretty neat. It's not really there. He's shy and kind of serious. His interests are school. Aw, it feels like the responsible little bean in here, and he loves toys. Aw, aw. He loves travel, sports, and entertainment. It feels like basically all a kid could be interested in besides science. I don't know why he wouldn't be interested in sci-fi because it feels like all little boys would be interested in that. He has a hobby in tinkering, but for some reason he's only doing games and music and dance and a little bit of fitness. Of course, he made a lot of friends, and of course, his relatives graduated, and I don't know. Oh, Paige got abducted by aliens. Poor Paige. And of course, friends, and then he's got into private school. Ooh, they got a genie. Learned to study. Lucy graduated with honors. Angelo graduated. Bunch of best friends. Learned local greetings, so he also was on vacation. Aged up well. Oh, Mortimer died. Learned all his basic toddler skills. Angela went to college. Okay, so we are with Emma Goth, and she's the youngest sibling of Dina's children, and she's a private school student, but she's a B minus, which. What are you doing with your life, girl? It feels like she is probably going to be a popularity aspiration sim because all she wants is to make friends and invite someone over, which is fine. Not everybody is an A plus student, and not everybody is studious or responsible or anything like that. So she has a pretty high charisma. So definitely see her as a popularity sim. And of course, oh, I forgot to show you her interest. Her her interests. So she has zero interest in environment. She just hates this planet. She doesn't believe in any of the Greenpeace messages. She just thinks they're garbage. And no interest in politics or money or entertainment or culture or crime or even food or health or fashion. It just feels like she's uninterested in anything that is about her, anything that's going on in the world. She's like, meh, I don't care. But she's very interested in sports and toys and animals, and that's basically it. You're weird. Just animals, toys, and sports? You're a weird sim. You're a weird sim, Emma. She's very interested in games. I mean, she has a hobby in games. And lots of memories of relatives graduating, and she's got taught all her toddler skills grew up well and got into private schools right after that, and she made a bunch of friends and learned a new greeting and made two BFFs. So, yeah, I'm thinking popularity. When she grows up, popularity for sure. And yeah, or at least that's my opinion. I don't know. I'm not commanding you to do anything. I'm just giving my own opinion of what I would do. Okay, so I did not get to finish the recording last night. I was at Spencer when I got interrupted and I didn't get to come back to it. So now it's in the morning the next day, and we we're going to finish with Spencer, but I don't remember where I was with Spencer, so I'm going to start with the beginning. So he is a Libra and he's super outgoing and nice and playful, but he is very lazy and sloppy. He is skinny, he's neither fit or fat, he's right there in the middle. He doesn't have a bio, and he's very interested in animals, sci-fi, school, sports, and what else? That is basically it. The other things surrounding him, not really that much, which is very normal for a little schoolboy. I'm thinking he's about, I don't know, 7 years old, 6, 7 years old. So I think it just suits him. Let's see. I'm expecting him to be an A plus student, but it looks like he is a B minus because, of course, his interests say he's into school, but it looks like he doesn't really get that great marks, which means that maybe he's not the sharpest tool in the box, but he's trying. He's really trying. Um, Arts and crafts is his main hobby, but he's not really working on it that much. And memories, of course, he made a lot of friends and he learned a local greeting. So, of course, he went on vacation as well. Everybody besides Alaya went on vacation, which is so sad. Maybe there's a reason behind that, but it just seems sad. Maybe she went on vacation with them all, but did not learn a local gesture. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm just assuming right now. And of course, he's got into private school and he grew up well and he learned all his toddler skills. And of course, his family members got engaged and high degrees of education and basic toddler skills, talking, walking, and going to the potty, which actually this one is a very accurate order. First, usually babies learn to talk like babbling and stuff like that, and then they learn to walk and then they learn to go to the potty, which is so cute that this is basically the natural order for him. Sadly, he's not that smart. Or at least that's the way I see it. So, yeah, he is Dina's son, actually. So, who is Nina's son? Because I think Nina also has a kid. Oh, so it's Even. Even is Nina? Yeah, Nina's son. But yeah, anyways, I'm just going to save and go to the next family, which concludes the first part of the first episode of reviewing Chrissy's Pleasantview. So I would like to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys with the next video of whatever I decide to record next. Don't forget to do something with this video, comment, rate, subscribe. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done that yet, and have a really nice day or night, wherever you are in the world. Bye, guys.